Hello and welcome to this video, which is a brief explanation of the shift in understanding that forms the basis of the work that I do. And this shift in understanding is so important, so it feels like it's worth taking however long this video is going to take, probably 2 to 5 minutes to explain a little bit about it. So the understanding that we are currently living by is this idea that there is a certain set of conditions that we need in order to feel okay, and that's something that we've been taught throughout life, that it's, you know, it's get a good job, or it's you know, marry the right person, or it's have this amount of wealth, or this amount of retirement fund, and those are the conditions that you need to secure yourself, to make sure that you're okay. But the problem is that by looking at these conditions as being the things that we need, we're always going to be comparing ourselves to where we think we should be, and comparing ourselves to where other people are. And so then we've kind of created this idea that who we are is not okay already, that it needs this constant effort of striving, this constant effort of protection and promotion in order for us to be okay. And when it feels as though we're not okay, when we feel insecure, which is a really normal, innate human experience, when we have that feeling of insecurity, we then seek to shore that up. We seek to get that security, that peace, that ease from those external circumstances. And so by doing that, by chasing external circumstances, we are then telling ourselves that it's, you know, that's what's needed. It's not okay to feel okay right now. And so through this misunderstanding, we then end up with conflict between people, because I'm trying to be okay and you're trying to be okay as well, but our ideas of what makes us okay are different to one another's. So now we're going to lock horns about that, because we've both got this insecurity, this feeling that I need to change something to be okay. We're going to worry about the decisions that we make, whether we're going to get things right. We're going to worry about what the future may bring, what people think about us. We're going to bring all that worry and all that anxiousness and all that insecurity into all of our relationships, into all of the work that we do, into the pitches that we make with clients. It's just going to pervade our day-to-day existence. So to me, this change in understanding is the most important thing that we can do, and we start to actually question that and start to say, hang on a minute, is that actually true? Is it true that I need this particular set of conditions in order to feel okay? Is it true that I need this person to see this perspective the same way that I do in order for me to be okay? Is it true that I need to get this particular client, or I need to grow my business to this particular size in order for my life to be good enough, and in order for me to be good enough? Is this true? And when we start to question that, when we start to unravel the beliefs that have been conditioned in us for years. I mean, at the time of making this video, I'm 37 years old. I've had 37 years of conditioning that my life needs to be this particular way. And that conditioning is unraveling, but it hangs on in there. So the work that I do for people, it kind of gently starts to peel away this conditioning that we're all working to, and actually starts to get us to question, hang on a minute, if we weren't believing that we need things to be a particular way, if we weren't believing that you shouldn't be behaving that way, if we weren't believing that my life needs to go here, and if it doesn't go here then it hasn't been worth living, if we didn't believe any of that stuff, how would we feel? What would be different? You know, and that's something that I've been exploring myself for a long time, and it's something that I've been exploring with my clients, and the answers are along the lines of, what a relief, you know, it's peace, it's freedom, it's freedom to go out and create, and freedom to express, and it's freedom from fear of failure, freedom from being so worried about what people think that we don't do actually what feels authentic and what's in our hearts to do. So this shift in understanding, as I said earlier, it's one of the most important things that can be learned to better age yourself in life and in business. So if you're curious to know more about that shift, then please get in touch.